Now come around the corner and see it all unfold.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Construction, yes. I'm here with Douglas and Marshall, the founders of Les Dames du Soleil, and Beau, the designer of this space, to honor their place in the history of DAP and in the Coachella Valley.
You know, design is interpretive and it's very meaningful to each individual. And so when we were creating this space for the waiting area, for the wellness area, you know, I took a good look at the memorabilia and took a walk down memory lane with all that Les Dames du Soleil had done for our community. And I knew that this space had to be a happy, vibrant space. And so, you know, I was very careful about collecting and choosing the colors to go with the frames, to go with the memorabilia, to go with the mural that we framed. And, you know, one of the red that I chose for these walls is Positively Red is the name. And I didn't know that until after I had selected it, and I couldn't have been happier. It was just a meant-to-be moment.
What night was
Look
that
at these
taken?
faces. Look at these faces. This is a conglomerate.
There's a
we
con-
picked.
The best.
Yeah.
If you were going to give a message to young activists who were starting to think about how they could change their community, when you look back at these decades of activism, of community service, of raising money for causes that are important to you, what would you tell a young person who's wondering, can I change or improve my community?
Find something that you can do that is good for you and for the community. Because if you're not in it 100%, it's not going to work for you.
Make that first tiny change and you will be so surprised. That's all it takes is just a step forward.
And there's something out there that you can do.
Yes.
There's something out there that you can do. There's one dress that I wore one night, and then I gained too much weight to fit into it again. We introduced a way for the community to donate and have a good time.
But this is not just us. This is totally them. Number one, I could never believe they would come back show after show. You always have that initial stage fright when you walk out there. But my God, what a community.
And we always wondered and hoped that on Monday morning, people would be standing around a water cooler and somebody would say, you know, I saw the most wonderful thing last night.
And they did.
And this is what happened.
Yeah.
Ever since the beginning of the AIDS crisis, we've had to use creative ways to heal people. As time has passed, we've proven to ourselves that it takes more than a pill to heal somebody. So the Les Dames waiting room is for the wellness portion of our healthcare, where people receive acupuncture to treat chronic pain or depression, where people see the massage therapist, the chiropractor, the Reiki healer, and the like. And people oftentimes say to me, why is your approach to healthcare so holistic? And it's the chance to tell our story of how we kept our loved ones alive before any medications worth a darn were available. And I think what a better place to honor your role in our community and in our history that shows how when you use creativity, whether it's through building community, building laughter, right, or providing holistic alternative approaches to healthcare, you can achieve health outcomes that scientists don't know about still today. It's extremely important to all of us at DAP Health that we honor the role that Les Dames du Soleil has played in the history of the Coachella Valley. It is through the movement of the drag queens that the LGBT human rights movement and the HIV/AIDS movement was able to build a foundation. Before we had the power and strength of our human rights movements, the drag queens of our country stood up and stepped forward to fight to make sure that people were fed, that people could afford their health care. And so this is a tribute to our roots, to our beginning. It is filled with the spirit of the Coachella Valley that is palatable in the halls of DAP, built on love for humanity.
It's wonderful. It's
But no chandelier for people to steal crystals from.